Hello once again, Wildcats. We're back with Coach's Corner presented by Atrium Health after the bye week, after the Cats defeated Point to go to 2-1 on the season. They get ready to face Presbyterian. And Coach, let's talk about that last game. We had a little bit of time to marinate on that. What did you like from that game against Point?
Well, I liked our second half, right, if that's fair to say. I thought we came out a little flat. Had maybe a little letdown from opening the stadium against Catawba and heading into a game that we're expected to win. And, I didn't think we had the energy we should have had coming out the gate. But our guys responded. We challenged them and played extremely well in the second half. And I think the things that really jump out at me is, continue to watch our running back room develop. We've talked about them a lot this year. When you have kind of a rotation of quarterbacks for different reasons, you lean on some of those veterans. And offensively, we certainly leaned on that room. And then, defensively, once again, I thought we were able to get some pressure, right? We just missed on a couple big plays, a couple interceptions, went through our hands, right? And so I like how we're continuing to grow on that side of the football. And, offensively, we showed that we can win a lot of different ways, and that's exciting for us as we move forward.
You mentioned it. You said the team lacked a little bit of energy, but fortunately, well-timed bye week came in, one of two this year. Team gets rest up a little bit. What were some of the things that you focused on during this bye week?
Well, the same things we focus on every year at this time, right? You get a chance to reflect, evaluate what you've done in this first part of this season, which is your non-conference schedule, and then the ways that you need to grow in each phase because of that. I love this opportunity in this bye week, especially for us and this team. It's a young team, so it gave us a chance to really buckle down, get better in some areas, work on some things we know we need to work on, and get healthier at the same time.
One of the players who seems to get better with each passing game is someone who's been now entering his third year as a starter. It's Daniel Carter, the safety. He's the part of this week's player profile. What do you have to say about the work that Daniel has done during his career at Davidson?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me for Daniel is what a consistent player, what a consistent human being, character guy in your program since the day he arrived here. That's why he's a captain, right? And you watch him play over 3 years, you see the same thing over and over. He's always where he's supposed to be. He plays extremely hard, a ton of effort, and he's got a lot of athletic ability to go along with it, right? He's a big safety. He's 6'2", 210, running around in the back half. Had such a big impact for our program in his time here. Exciting for him as now we get to his senior year in the PFL play.
And we go into PFL play against the Presbyterian Blue Hose to renew a rivalry, the Carolina Border Clash, battle for the 1919 Cup. What are your thoughts on facing the Blue Hose this week? And this is a team that this program has continued to improve through the years under head coach Steve Englehart.
Oh, well, without question, they get better each year. I think he does a tremendous job. I've said that from day one. I think he took over, and the program was in a tough spot. And here we are 3 years later, and he's done a great job of building. They continue to put athletes in their program. The most important thing I see, though, out of them is their consistency, their continuity. They return a lot of players, right? He's able to keep them. Not a lot of guys go in the transfer portal. I think they return 10 stars on defense. And so that says a lot about him and his staff. They're very well coached, and this is a dangerous football team, right? And we really got to be ready to play at our best. We got to come out of this bye week, play with a lot of energy, a lot of passion from the very first snap, and prepare for a hostile environment on the road.
Well, we're glad to get back at it this weekend. Coach, good luck against Presbyterian.
Thanks, Paul.
He's head coach Scott Abel. My name is Paul Roper, and this has been another edition of Coach's Corner presented by Atrium Health.